Hello, welcome to another live stream. Live stream कर रहा हूँ बहुत दिनों बाद, and I have my dear friend Aditya here with me. आज हमारे live stream का मुद्दा is very simple. We are going to talk about the first match, KKR versus RCB, the season opener. And ये preview में start करने वाला ही था. उससे पहले I got this news that Umran Malik, who was struggling with his form for 3 years, I think now, रूल आउट हो चुके हैं उमरान मलिक और उनके जगह पे चेतन सागरिया आ गए हैं टीम में. आई थिंक दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ ह्यूज सेटबैक फॉर उमरान मलिक. और चेतन सागरिया को एक और मौका मिला है. इट वाज बहुत ही वियर्ड बात था कि चेतन सागरिया वेंट अनसोल्ड, बट दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, द ओनली टीम चेंज दैट हैज हैपेंड इन बोथ द टीम्स. लेट्स जंप इनटू द मैच. आदित्य, हाउ आर यू ब्रदर?
I'm good. How are you?
मैं भी ठीक ही हूँ. होली, हाउ वाज योर होली?
Holi was fine. I mean, I didn't celebrate, but I could see colors all over Bangalore. It was nice.
Nice. I also did not play much. ज़्यादा नहीं खेला, but हाँ, Holi is okay only for me. So before we get into talking about both the teams, पहले like कर दो stream को. Let's get into it, bro. Season opener, एक तो हर साल season opener में RCB को मैच दे देते हैं. Even though a team which has never won a trophy, which always gets told for not having a trophy, फिर भी हर एक सीजन की शुरुआत करने के लिए इनको आरसीबी चाहिए होती है. कभी आरसीबी एमआई होता है, कभी आरसीबी केकेआर होता है, कभी आरसीबी सीएसके होता है. बहुत कम हम देखते हैं कि सीएसके और से जीटी इज प्लेइंग. बहुत कम होता है ऐसा. व्हाई डू यू थिंक दैट हैपेंस?
Bro, I think initially, whenever there is something about to start, it goes ahead uh, with marketing. Like it is directly proportional to the marketing of the events. So you see the brand that RCB have built has immense pull that there will be one team which has an immense pull and there'll be another team which is good doing. For example, last time I think there was CSK's opener, and CSK also has apparently a very good pull as a brand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the effort of marketing reduces to BCCI when there is an opener with a brand that organically has the better viewership. And this time,
Yeah.
since Jio is not considering the uh, watch per device and it's considering the concurrent views,
Yeah.
it might set another record of
Yeah.
whatever it
Yeah.
is. And I think it's free. I'm not sure. It was marketed. It was free, but I'm not sure. So see, it's as I said, it's all about broadcasters' game. So I think this is why they would have planned one team that has a very good pull playing with the champions of the previous season. So I think that is how it works.
देखो, एक चीज जो हम मिस करने वाले हैं सीजन ओपनर में, इट इज गोइंग टू बी गौतम गंभीर. ठीक है, अगर हम पिछले सीजन याद करें तो गौतम गंभीर वाज द वन हु गिव अ इंटरव्यू बिफोर द आरसीबी मैच कि आई प्ले अगेंस्ट आई लव प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट आरसीबी बिकॉज़ दे हैव नॉट वन एनीथिंग, स्टिल दे एक्ट लाइक दे हैव वन एवरीथिंग, एंड दैट इज व्हाई तो मजा आता है उनको हराने में. ऑल दोस काइंड ऑफ स्टफ ही सेड. सो एंड वो हमको राइवलरी ग्राउंड पे भी देखने को मिली व्हेन वी प्लेड अगेंस्ट कोलकाता एट ईडन गार्डन्स. वो मैच वी लॉस्ट बाय 1 रन. कर्ण शर्मा बॉलिंग कर रहा था, मिचेल स्टार्क बैटिंग बॉलिंग कर रहा था टू कर्ण शर्मा. 20 रन्स वर रिक्वायर्ड ऑफ द लास्ट ओवर एंड ही हिट हिम फॉर 3 सिक्सेस.
Two,
So
yeah,
that is what I think gave Jay Shah the thought कि RCB और KKR करा देते हैं instead of RCB versus CSK clash. आरसीबी सीएसके को थोड़ा सा देर बाद लेके आ रहा है. आई थिंक द आर सेकंड मैच इज ओनली अगेंस्ट सीएसके, आई थिंक.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think first two games is only going to be high flyer for us. दोनों ही मैच बहुत ही ज्यादा
And I
uh,
think
for us.
we'll be playing majority of our first half of the games away from Chinnaswamy.
Away, yeah, yeah,
Uh, so that gives us a, I don't know if it is an advantage or a disadvantage, but with respect to the initial momentum of the tournament, if we manage to win away games and just win tosses at Chinnaswamy, I think we are halfway through the tournament.
yeah. I
Uh,
think so. Or bro, if you look at all the squads, I think RCB is at a pretty decent position. ये मैं बोलता अगर मतलब I was very much certain about this before England's tour of India and the Champions Trophy. इतनी घटिया क्रिकेट खेली है लिविंगस्टन ने और बेथल तो ड्रॉप ही हो गया. तो it just gives you a kind of a डर लगता है कि is the squad good enough? Are the players going to do well? But I think one thing that we can be certain of is like चैंपियंस चिन्ना स्वामी स्टेडियम में लिविंगस्टन तो चली जाएगा.
uh, I, I have a very mixed opinion. Well, I feel RCB is a team that, I mean, not team, I'm sorry. I think I should rephrase it. RCB is a management that has failed to back their players in often seasons, right?
Yeah,
Uh, they have tried something new this time, and they have backed two good young players who might outperform majority of the team members, which is Yash Dayal and Rajat Patidar. As I mean, he's playing a vital role as a captain. But what I'm trying to say is that they might. Uh, Rajat Patidar has been outperforming majority of the teammates since I think past 2 3 seasons.
yeah,
Since the season in which he uh, hit eliminated Lucknow and played a very I don't think so they eliminated Lucknow, but he played a very good century. He got a century against Lucknow.
yeah. Eliminator
Uh,
is like now 2020.
yeah, yeah. So I think he is playing a vital role from then. But now since captaincy is also a part of it, uh, he I don't know how he's gonna balance it, but I'm pretty sure that as a batting guy, I don't think so there'll be any uh, uh, downside with his batting. He'll still be
I
that
think भाई आरसीबी के जो
great
most
batsman.
players है ना, like unlike Rajat Patidar, most of them are those kind of players जो pressure आने पे सकम हो जाता है. They
Yes,
can't take pressure. But Rajat is
yeah,
one of the exceptions, I would say. उसने एक
yeah,
तो एलिमिनेटर में सेंचुरी भी मारी है. ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट अभी उसको सैयद मुश्ताक में कैप्टनसी दी थी मध्य प्रदेश की. एंड ही वाज
yeah,
फैंटास्टिक. चिन्ना स्वामी में मैचेस हो रहे थे, मार मार के भरता बना दिया था सबका. एंड ही टू मध्य प्रदेश टू द फाइनल्स. वो अलग बात है कि फाइनल्स में मुंबई वन द मैच, बट ही डिड अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब. सिंगल हैंडेडली कैरिड हिज टीम टू द फाइनल. तो आई थिंक
yeah,
प्रेशर आएगा तो विल कम आउट एज अ डायमंड.
and he's been consistent. It's not like he's playing
या
one match and scoring below 10, and the other match he goes and performs like around 60. He has a pretty balanced. When if you're a follower of RCB, you will know that if Rajat Patidar is at crease, you know that 40 to 50 runs is a guarantee from him, and
या
that happens in most of the matches. Like
या
I guess 10 out of 14 matches that he'll play. So what I feel is that they need to just fine tune the role that is given to certain people with respect to what they had actually planned out the whole auction plan of giving that certain particular role. They in fact picked players with respect to roles. If they do it the way they had planned it, if the execution happens the way they had planned it, I feel RCB is one of the great squad for IPL 2025 if in case they perform, they execute the plan that they have made, because Phil Salt was really good in 2024 as an
या
opener, and they have
फैंटास्टिक.
picked him. Virat, no words to say. He was very consistent, and you can't talk
Sorry,
about
who?
Virat. You can't talk
So
about
Virat
Virat
had Virat
getting,
was the orange cap, bro.
yeah. So
Yeah,
there's no question about his credibility.
yeah,
And I think in net three probably would be Patidar. Like we might come to squads later, but what I'm trying to say is if they perform with the plan that they had in mind, I think anything can happen.
yeah. एक चीज जो बहुत ही ज्यादा हमने मतलब इट इज वेरी प्रोमिनेंट टू सी दैट कुछ अलग करने की कोशिश तो हुई है. Like there is no as such huge name in there. Livingston is not a huge name. He just has the like muscle power है मैच जिता देगा if दिन है उसका. But he's not a huge name. Phil
Do
Salt is
you
not a huge name. Yeah, so they have gone for effective guys rather than the bigger names. I think they had Josh Butler as an option. They could have gone for him. बड़ा नाम आ जाता, but नहीं गए.
do you think Lamb Livingston could have been replaced by any other player at that particular spot given, like probably in net four, in net
So
five,
I think you could have had Will Jacks.
Will Jacks at in net four, in net five,
Will Jacks could have played at three. Partidar would have
played
gone
at
one
four.
step down. Yeah, I think Will Jacks को लिया जा सकता था. Like I am the first person who criticizes Will Jacks, but the thing is that he has that क्या बोलूं impact, the X factor in him कि वो कुछ भी कर सकता है. He's a freak. Livingston is also a freak, but I think Will Jacks could have come at a lower price and many other things apart.
No,
उसके अलावा.
I think I think Lamb Livingston came at the first half of the auction. I think
Yeah,
under the
first.
marquee
Yeah,
player, but
Liam Livingston
and
was
the
our first guy.
yeah, and I think he was decent for 8 crores. Like I don't justify that others were not, but what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say is that Lamb Livingston, when nobody went to him, I think RCB bought him for a specific role, just for
yeah,
the finisher and the middle order role, and the amount they paid for him was very justified.
yeah.
Maybe,
It was,
I
but
mean, it all depends on how he's gonna perform on the day of the match. But
exactly.
for me, if I'm looking it from a bird's eye perspective, then I at that particular spot, I don't find that we could have bought somebody, as you said, who can be a freak at this on his day, and also give you like a decent 2 over uh, with the ball as well. He can do both, like off and leg. So, and in Chinnaswamy, we have seen what Maxwell can do
Yeah,
on his day. So, provided that Andy Flower and Mo Bobat is the one uh, who has the leashes in their hands and has a mini England team with them, we don't know what the communication would be inside the dressing room. And I think England as a uh, team uh, before like a decade was a very strong team, and I think they've seen it. We have seen it in their performances as well. Uh, so let's see. I think we just have to wait and watch to get to know what exactly the roles would be.
yeah. मतलब कोई भी टीम बनाती है तो first of all, like every coach likes to bring like make a side which is similar to his playing style. तो ये एंडी फ्लावर ने किया है इंग्लैंड की कोचिंग एंड that is why he's bringing familiar faces, which we'll see if it works out or doesn't. मैं ऊपर से नीचे तक ना एक बार comments ले लेता हूँ before going forward. क्रिकेट
Somebody is
टीम से
saying
आपको प्लेइंग भेजा है. क्या क्या क्या
somebody is saying that they might try Will Jacks at three. Will Jacks,
लिविंगस्टन थ्री.
sorry, Livingston at three, and
या
Livingston was never a guy who performed under pressure.
या Vigilus has raised a very good point. Am I going to watch RC versus CSK tickets? Guys, I have booked the tickets to Chennai, but the worst problem is that उन्होंने tickets ही release नहीं किए हैं अभी तक. RCB CSK के tickets ही release नहीं हुए हैं. Forget that CSK MI the first match जो 23rd को ही होने वाला है, उसके tickets नहीं आए हैं. उसके tickets 19th को आएंगे. So this is a huge concern for a traveling fan like me who is going across the country to watch the match. The tickets are not yet out. अभी
Across the
imagine करो
state.
tickets आ गए and I was not able to buy it on time. तो अब
Yeah.
क्या मैं बैठा रहूं? तो मैं टिकट जो मैंने कराई है वो भी कैंसिल करनी पड़ेगी मेरे को. So this is such a huge problem. Or if I get the tickets, which I am looking forward to going and watch the match, so I might do a small live stream from outside the stadium if the network permits. Might put up a few shorts about it. एक और this is a very good point कि देखो first match we are playing at Kolkata against KKR, a huge side. Second match we are playing at Chennai against CSK, another huge side. Third match we are playing against Mumbai at Wankhede. So we have the fucking deadliest run जो शुरू के 3 मैचेस का है. उसके बाद I think we are playing Gujarat Titans at Bangalore.
No, I think it's good. I think it's very good that we are playing the top three, not top three, but I guess I would consider, since they're defending champions, it's top three. But uh, for me, I think RCB has played really well in Eden Gardens uh, as a team, as a whole team, as a
Yeah,
franchise. But considering Wankhede and the Chipok, I feel it's a very good situation for us because uh,
so
all
they
the players
have
will be in
not
that
been.
hunt of
Yeah,
winning,
exactly. If
and
there
if
is
you get the
hunger,
momentum.
if there is hunger, then we can go through it. But MI Wankhede mein we have not won since 2014 against Mumbai Indians. Chepok mein we haven't won against CSK since 2008. We won the first fucking match, and then it's 2025. We haven't won a single match at Chepok against CSK.
No, yeah, I see. We all know why it was like that, right?
Yeah,
We all know that the one who was the captain had his own plans at Chipok and he was able to execute it very well. But that might not be the scenario going forward because the franchisee has changed. I get it that Chipok is a very challenging ground for us, but what I'm trying to say is if people uh, or the players with this attitude of RCB, like with that fire attitude of RCB, is in complete, uh, what do you say, energy, and they're filled with the hope and they're ready to conquer. If the energy and the plan works out in Chepok this year, and if we manage to win the first 3 or 4 games straight away,
yeah. Then
then
we'll have the
anything can
momentum.
happen. Yeah, we'll have the momentum, and since it's away matches that we are winning, uh, and the as I said, the only thing we have to do in Bangalore is just to win toss, and probably we'll
Yeah.
get through the match.
Um, first of all, guys, like करो भाई जो भी देख रहा है यार. Not even 10 likes, I think. What the fuck are you guys doing? Tim David का best BBL, bro. Don't hit me with the mic now. उसकी
Oh
चुंची
yeah, yeah.
आवाज. टिम डेविड का बेस्ट बीबीएल गया था. Remember, DK was rejected by everyone before joining RCB. Same for Tim David. Hopefully, he is in my team. He is in our teams. देखते हैं यार क्या होता है. Also, he has started a new channel, Sledger's Show. Go and subscribe to the channel. Whoever is watching. Thank you भाई करने के लिए. It has gone past 12. Time नहीं बात कर रहा. Time is also going to go past 12 very soon. So let's get to it. Um, लेट्स बी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक. मुझे लगता है इंग्लैंड के टीम में कुछ दिक्कत है बिकॉज ऑल द प्लेयर्स वर परफॉर्मिंग इन बीबीएल टी10 वगैरह. ओके, होपफुली. विल जैक्स वाज देयर बैकअप फॉर सॉल्ट अगर वो नहीं मिला. ऑलराइट, रोमारियो शेपर्ड नंबर 3, अ ट्रम्प कार्ड लाइक सुनील नरेन. ब्रो, टू वर्ड्स अबाउट दिस.
I wouldn't go ahead with
या,
Romario Shepherd.
या,
At least at in at three, I think he's a proper finisher.
या, या,
I don't want him to bat with the new ball where the ball is still swinging, has a
या,
little bit of
या,
swing in it, and you face bowlers like Mitchell Stark, Mohammad Siraj, Mohammad Shami,
या.
and
आई थिंक हिज इंटरनेट is facing issues. I hope it is not my internet. Can someone confirm किसका इंटरनेट में इशू हुआ? I think it is his, not mine. I think he's back.
Yeah, sorry, there was a glitch in the computer and it got off.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Your
so I
camera
I
is
don't I think it's on. Can you see?
no.
Check. I
Yeah,
can see
now it.
my. Hmm.
Yes, it's come.
Yeah, so I don't want Romario Shepherd to face the new balls. Like
Yeah, yeah, right. Exactly. I have the same point. Romario, is he stuck or is it my
no,
internet? No, 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 no. You're
no,
fine.
no,
You're
no.
fine. Yeah. I have the same point. Why Romario Shepherd is a brute force. मतलब he's not the most technically sound player. और हमेशा आपको नहीं जरूरत होती है कि आप आके 20 बॉलों पे 50 20 बॉलों 50 की जरूरत है पड़ी सकती है बट यू डोंट वांट दैट एक्सट्रीम काइंड ऑफ अ प्लेयर एट कमिंग एट दैट अर्ली क्योंकि अगर दो विकेट जल्दी गिर गए देन यू विल बी अंडर मोर प्रेशर
Pressure.
देन या देन नॉर्मली सो आई लाइक द थॉट दैट यू आर थिंकिंग वाइल्ड कुछ ऐसे एक्स फैक्टर कुछ ऐसा आपको पंट लेना पड़ता है which uh, gives you an edge over your team's analysis. So I like that you are thinking. I think they will try Livingston at three. Livingston was never a guy who performed in pressure situations, which is I agree to that. Livingston at three can be something जो try कर सकती है RCB. But again वही बात है that he has played most of his career with England at number four. वो और बात है कि he has never been the like superstar player. Maybe उसको number तीन पे खिलाया and he produces something.
No, I what I feel about Livingston is that he hits spin very well. Like he is a
Livingston plays
player.
spin well, but he is like a certain kind of spin. Like generally, Livingston has played most of his career at places जहाँ पे बॉल इतनी टर्न नहीं होती इंग्लैंड में बॉल टर्न नहीं होती एंड द थिंग इज व्हेन ही प्लेज अगेंस्ट इंडियन स्पिनर्स he shits his bed like Varun Chakravarti is one of the players that he needs to be very aware of IPL और T20 क्रिकेट अगर मिला दे तो he has played against him no I think he has scored 17 runs and gotten out thrice so he
Hmm.
averages less than 6 against Varun Chakravarti. So I think he is going to be a concern for us अगर वो ऐसे ही spin को like the way he plays spin अगर ऐसे ही खेलता रहा then it might be a huge concern for us.
Yeah, I think no. The reason why I said that he might, I think on the other side there'll be Patidar, so he might balance the overs like given to the alternate bowlers. But in at three, I don't think so. They'll send him.
Yeah,
Uh, I would still uh, feel that Patidar will come in a little early and take on the middle overs for a while, where Livingston will just anchor the innings for like 4 or 5 overs, and when by chance, I think even Jitesh Sharma is a very good player of spin. So
yeah,
the only reason that these three are in that 3, 4, 5 is to keep the balance. And I think don't we should not forget about Krunal Pandya, where as an
yes,
Indian player he knows to play. And he's a left-hander that who might come in into that middle order if there's a chance of an early wicket. Uh, and there's a backup batsman for us, which is gonna be our impact player. Probably I'm going with Swapnil Singh. So there is a depth in this batting. The placed people according to the roles that might be uh, flexible to a certain extent. So the middle order is very important for us when the spinners
yeah,
come in, at least for the first match. So I think the reason why Livingston is placed at in at four or probably in at five is for him to go big and take on once he's settled. So that settling time will be taken care by Rajat Patida because he's coming in at one, which is uh, as soon as probably Phil Salt or Virat Kohli goes out. So he has time and he goes on, and then Livingston has time, then Livingston goes on. So I think that is how they've planned, and it
Yeah,
might work out.
yeah. Ansh Pandey is very optimistic that RCB is going to win. See, every year जितनी बार भी IPL start होता है, we get very optimistic कि RCB तो जीतेगी इस बार, बहुत अच्छी टीम, बहुत अच्छी टीम है. इस बार थोड़ा काम रहते हैं. Let us take
Yeah.
it one game at a time. Let's see what happens. Would rather play Romario if Tim underperforms and Bethel
Uh,
if Livingston underperforms. Liverpool बोल रहा हूँ. Okay. Uh, Same. मतलब यही है कि आई थिंक दे आर द लाइक टू लाइक रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ ईच अदर. आई थिंक उनको लिया इसलिए होगा कि टिम डेविड इज द फर्स्ट चॉइस, और अगर वो परफॉर्म नहीं करता तो रोमारियो टेक्स हिज प्लेस, या इंजर्ड हो जाता है तो रोमारियो टेक्स हिज प्लेस. तो अगर अगर कोई प्लेयर को इंजरी हो जाती है देन वी आर नॉट लाइक, बिल्कुल खत्म नहीं हो जाता. अनटिल एंड अनलेस फिल सॉल्ट को इंजरी हो जाती है तो हमको देखना पड़ेगा कि कौन ओपन करेगा. देन यू हैव टू ब्रिंग देवदत्त पाटिकल इन, एंड ऑफ कोर्स देवदत्त पाटिकल और फिल सॉल्ट आर नॉट द सेम प्लेयर्स. लाइक दोनों ओपन कर लेंगे, आपको लेफ्ट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन भी दे देगा पाटिकल, बट ही इज नॉट फिल सॉल्ट. ही डज नॉट हैव द प्रोग्रेस दैट फिल सॉल्ट possesses. आई थिंक कैसे हो भाई आदित्य भाई?
I'm good.
टू लेट टू आस्क वैसे, बट ओके, गुड दैट यू आस्क्ड. Eden Gardens में Surya Sharma might be the X factor considering he has played there before. I agree to that. I think before going to the hell hole, which is Chinnaswamy Stadium, Surya Sharma के पास ये कुछ मैचेस हैं कि परफॉर्म कर ले, थोड़ी सी रेपुटेशन बिल्ड कर ले, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड कर ले, चिपॉक में अच्छा कर दे, ईडन गार्डन्स में अच्छा कर दे.
Well, I think Suyesh will be a X factor in Chipok than in Eden Gardens.
Yeah.
Like,
और
although he has played for KKR, but I think he'll be more of an X factor there as a leggy than in at Eden Gardens. I think Bhuvi will be one of the X factors from our side who might be an X factor against KKR at Eden Gardens for this match.
अगेंस्ट केकेआर भुवनेश्वर कुमार, यस
Yeah.
डेफिनेटली. मेरे को ऐसा लगता है, मतलब एक तो दिस इज नॉट जस्ट मेरे को ऐसा लगता है, मैचअप भी है दैट भुवनेश्वर कुमार वर्सेस सुनील नारिन इज गोइंग टू बी अ बैटल व्हिच भुवनेश्वर विंस.
Yeah.
लेफ्ट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन, डिसेंट डेप्थ, अ लॉट ऑफ bowling options, typical Andy D. A lot of bowling options is something which we did not see in the last season. हमारी bowling बहुत ही खराब थी. इस बार we have worked on it और अच्छी हुई है. I think Livingston can utilize the power play part. तो Livingston at 3, ओके. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत ही खराब एक ओपिनियन है. इट इज अ समथिंग व्हिच कैन हैपन, एंड आई थिंक समथिंग व्हिच द मैनेजमेंट विल थिंक अबाउट. बट आई थिंक फर्स्ट मैच के लिए तो आई थिंक लिविंगस्टन को आप नीचे ही रख
But
सकते हो.
yeah, but do you think that we would need a like in case that Phil and Virat is getting out in power play, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that the runs might cross 30 or 40
yeah,
with the kind of batters they are. So
exactly. Yeah,
you have
great
the
point.
amount of like 40 to 50 runs or say 30 to 50 runs in that power play slot if they are getting out in that power play. I don't think so that either of them will get over at I mean get out before the 3 overs. Hopefully.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to jinx here, but what I'm trying to say is that both are kind of aggressive and explosive. Like they
yeah,
punish the bad balls, they play and like at least Virat picks the gaps against the bowlers where Wilson tries to hit every ball out of the
yeah,
boundary line. So considering that, don't you think that Livingston has a job that must be done in the middle overs than the power play, just the power play? So that is the factor why I'm looking Livingston with that role that he is given than him floating above the order. Because see, Rajat Patidar can also pick gaps. He is a radical player like Virat Kohli. It's not like he
yeah,
can't play the power play. The moment he
yeah.
gets settled in power play, it
One,
is an advantage to us that he gets more aggressive than Virat Kohli, who has come
yeah,
even before him. If Rajat Patidar goes it, so I would fit Rajat Patidar at in at 3 and probably not change it.
Yeah, I agree to your opinion, and I have two things to talk about. Okay, one is pro Livingston, one is con of playing Livingston up top. The con is that will he be able to, uh, cut the swing? Swing
Hmm.
में कैसा खेलेगा Livingston? That is my number one thing. And the pro thing is that I forgot what the pro thing was.
No, the con which you said,
Yeah,
see, Livingston he was born, brought up in England, and
yeah,
he's used to play in that condition where the ball will swing
yeah,
and also has an extra bounce. Uh, so, considering that situation, he might play very like run a ball kind of thing, like where he might just defend or just take a single to at least make that ball hold. But we all know where his strength lies. Uh, so a little
yeah.
bit of older ball.
My pro was कि if power play में Livingston comes out to bat, he will face a couple of overs of pace before he goes to spin. और
Hmm.
so basically I want to मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो स्पिन ज्यादा ना खेले, ठीक है,
Hmm.
because I want कि भाई जो स्पिन खेल सकता है उस वो खेले स्पिन. Rajat Patidar take most of the strike against spinners, and
Spins.
if Livingston has already faced a couple of overs of pace, he will already be a little more set. And when a spinner comes in, I think it will be easier for him to take a spinner on. But I would still suggest कि वो he takes singles as long as Patidar is there. क्योंकि one thing is that हमारे like if you look at our batting order, you have Tim David who is a brute force, you have Phil Salt who is a brute force, you have Livingston who is a brute force, and Rajat Patidar is a brute force. So these guys are the one who can hit sixes at will. और तो आप ये चारों कब बैटिंग करने आ रहा है, दैट इज गोइंग टू द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. तो अगर आप
Yeah.
लिविंगस्टन, पाटीदार और विराट तीन और सॉल्ट तीनों को ऊपर डाल दो, देन नीचे एक थोड़ा सा होल से क्रिएट हो जाएंगे कि नीचे
Imbalance
कोई
are
मारने
there.
वाला.
And
मेरा
I think the more of the balls that Livingston faces, the more he gets to settle in the middle.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I agree with your point where even I feel that he needs a number of balls to settle between before he goes out and bats. But yeah, so uh, it depends. Totally depends. What's your choice at
who's
number
your,
three?
yeah, who's the choice at number 3? What are the chances of Manoj in the election? देखो, I genuinely like think कि अगर मनोज भांडगे एक प्लेयर होता जो like the management would think that he can cut it to the playing 11 कि IPL में आएगा and he will be good, तो उसको अभी तक खिला दिया होता. You know what
Yeah,
I think? He's been with RCB for how many years? 3 साल हो गए हैं, I think. 3 साल में
yeah,
he has not
this
even
is
gotten
fourth,
one
I guess.
opportunity. I think that says something.
Maybe he's always been uh, a backup, but more than a backup, he has always been a core, like a part of the team during their practice matches and net sessions. Maybe he
Yeah,
has that extra experience of playing at Chinnaswamy and knows how the
yeah.
balls might turn from a better bowlers during the actual match situations. I think he's there to give the practice players that situation. But he's a fantastic player. But where do you fit him is the question, because you have Swapnil Singh as your backup player for Krunal Pandya, but I don't think so. He'll be just a backup player. He might be the 12th man or probably in at 11 also sometimes, because he gives you that extra batting as well. So he might be that either the impact player or the main 11, depending upon we are batting first or bowling first. But uh, so you have how many? You have four spinners in your side who will give you three of them will give you very good 12 overs, which is your Krunal Pandya, your Swapnil Singh, and your Suyash. And Lam Livingston can give you 2 overs. Or even if you consider Swapnil Singh giving you just 2 overs, which he might not because he's a very good economical bowler, you don't. have a place to fit in Manoj in that
Now
particular line.
Manoj is a medium pacer, so but the thing is he's a very like he's not the देख अगर 140 डालता होता then I would say कि
Yeah, he
भाई
is not
तुम
a
इसको रखा हुआ डाल दो
yeah,
but if you
but
120 medium pacer then you are as good as a भागने वाला spinner.
spinner. Yeah. So my point was that when you have a left-hand spinner, you don't need a medium pacer to control those middle overs for you because you have Booby in
Yeah,
your side as well. Not to forget that if you're giving him 3 overs up the order, one you can give at the death. So your middle overs is controlled by these spinners who is no less than a medium pace bowlers because they also turn the ball for you. Um, Manoj also will give you batting, and Krunal and Swapnil, both of them are giving you batting. So
yeah,
where exactly is the place that you might? I as a local boy would love Manoj to play in that 11, but considering the situation and the plan, you don't fit him. There's no place for him to be. That
yeah.
might suit him.
I think this comment sums it up. Manoj has a great had a great Maharaja trophy, but 106 strike rate in Syed Mustaq Ali trophy. So bro, 106 strike rate is abysmal.
Hmm.
So yeah, Swastik Chikara at number 3 is something that is quite possible. I would like to have him कि उसको थोड़े chances तो मिले. But let us see how things pan out. What is this? Started a
Well,
new channel.
I actually would love that Swastik Chikara in at number 3
Yeah, yeah,
because in at certain stadiums where you don't get spin, you don't need Swapnil Singh. You can choose between Swapnil Singh and Krunal Pandya, and
yeah,
you can fit in a batsman there. So
yeah.
instead of Swapnil Singh, who might come lower the order, if there are chances of early wickets, you can send Swastik Chikara in at number three.
Right. स्वास्तिक चिकारा can play at number 3.
Yeah,
Uh, even I want to देखो अगर आपको बैटिंग लंबी करनी है then स्वास्तिक is a better option than Devdutt Padikkal in my opinion. I can understand that you have a like ठीक है कर्नाटका का प्लेयर है you have a nostalgic thing also that he was brilliant for you उसके पहले स्टिंट में but things are not the same. Maybe he's not the same player anymore. Maybe he just needs a little more confidence. But one thing is that he was never a six marne wala player. He was always the cheeky player who would take like who would play the gaps. And I think that is the reason power play के बाद उसका strike rate would come down and all of those things. So I think those problems still exist, and I think that is the reason I would play Swastik over Devdutt. Uh, Started a new channel named Sledger Show. वीडियो बन रहे हैं. Can you come in RCB discussion as a guest? थोड़ा फायदा भी हो जाएगा. I would definitely come. Don't worry. Uh, Livingston versus Maxwell all round comparison. According to you, आपको क्या लगता है? Like, is this really an upgrade or equal? I would say
I don't
downgrade.
think. Yeah, I would say downgrade too.
Yeah,
I would say downgrade too.
Maxwell is way proven than Liam Livingston.
Yeah, and also given the situation under pressure, he outperforms Livingston both the ways
Yeah.
in
And
batting
okay,
as
now
well.
let us take a look at our squads. Uh, So here it is. And before we get into the squad, I would like to do a KKR appreciation thing. What a beautiful
Away
jersey this is.
jersey.
Away jersey है KKR की, home jersey अभी भी purple होने वाली है. But they have gone the 2008 वाला route when they had the black and gold jersey, and what a fantastic jersey this is. Absolutely love it. Definitely मेरे all time IPL jerseys के top 3 में आएगी. Just wanted to put that out. How do you guys like the jersey? Let me know. And also जो भी हमारे साथ पिछले साल से जुड़े हुए हैं उनको ये बात पता होगी कि पिछले साल आईपीएल में we had started a leaderboard kind of a thing Dream 11 पे कि we would like before every match we would play a free contest and उससे points table वगैरह होते थे and some order would come out and like we had not taken that very seriously. This year also it is going to be a very fun thing. If you guys are interested, the link is in the description. You can go and join the
Join
group.
in.
सारे मैचेस फ्री होने वाले हैं और प्राइज मनी is literally zero. So you are going to get nothing, but it's just going to be a fun thing to do during the IPL season. So let us not waste further time. Let us come back to the squads. ये है स्क्वाड, एक चेंज आप कर लो कोलकाता की तरफ से, उमरान मलिक इज आउट, चेतन सागरिया इज इन, one more change is there which is, oh sorry, one more change is not there, but one thing जिस जो हमको cautious रहना पड़ेगा थोड़ा, it is that Josh Hazelwood अभी तक नहीं आए हैं, and even though I heard the news that Josh Hazelwood has gotten the fitness clearance, but he's still not here, so he might be missing a few games. अभी तक एक भी practice session attend नहीं किया, in fact he probably hasn't even landed at Bangalore as of now, so this might be a concern for us. Nuwan Tushara might be playing the initial matches. Let us talk about the playing 11 for both the teams. And हम दोनों ने ये playing 11 part discuss किया था before starting the live stream, and we had a similar playing 11. I would tell you guys, हमारी playing 11 के according Virat and Phil Salt are the openers. Rajat Patidar is playing at number 3. Livingston is playing at 4. Wait, let me maximize the screen for myself. At number 5, we have Jitesh Sharma. 6, we have Krunal
Tim,
Pandya, depending on the situation. 7, we have Tim David, depending on the situation. If overs are less than Tim David comes out, if overs are more than Krunal comes out. At 8, we have Swapnil Singh. At 9, 10, 11, we have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Josh Hazelwood, and Yash Dayal. If Josh Hazelwood is not present, we do not have an option. We have to play Nuwan Tushara. और जो impact player है, it is going to be Surya Sharma slash maybe a Swastik Chikara or a Rasik Dar, depending on the situation. This is our RCB 11, and coming to the KKR 11, our 11 is Sunil Narin and Quinton de Kock to open, even though I think both of us want Gurbaz to play, but I think QDK ही start करेंगे. Number 3, we had a lot of thought on this, and probably we'll have Ankush Raghuvanshi at 3.
yeah.
Ajinkya
No,
Rahane
I
4.
I think yeah, right.
Yeah,
I had a
Ajinkya Rahane.
different
Okay,
thought.
you can
No, no,
you
no.
can tell
I
that.
no. Initially, we had thought that will Venkatesh Iyer be able to play the finishing role, but then I think we went ahead with Ankit Raghuvanshi being the
Yeah,
perfect top
because
three
the
player.
batting short हो जाएंगे.
Yes.
So basically, it is Sunil Narine and de Kock to open. At number 3, we have Ankush Raghuvanshi. 4, we have
Yeah.
Rahane. 5,
Yeah.
Venkatesh Iyer.
Yeah.
6, Rinku. 7, Russell. 8, Ramandia. Again, depending on situation. 9, 10, 11, we have Spencer Johnson, Harshit Rana, and Varun Chakravarti. Impact player is Vaibhav Arora. One thing जो कि बहुत ही clear है कि इनके पास एक Indian wicket keeper नहीं है, and that is the reason that they have to only play an overseas at the top as a wicket keeper.
And they can only
Sunil
play
Narine,
one, unfortunately.
yeah, Sunil Narine खेल रहा है. एक तो Sunil Narine obviously will be playing all the matches. Andre Russell will be playing all the matches. If Russell is injured, then Rovman Powell comes in as his replacement.
Yeah.
Gurbaz, I think Decock का replacement is Gurbaz. तो
Yeah.
3 overseas options आपके यहीं पे चले जाते हैं. You are left with only one, so you can either play Spencer Johnson or Andrik Nokia. I think they have a Andrik Nokia type of a player in Harshit Rana. But the one thing that they do not have a Mitchell Stark kind of a player, which is Spencer Johnson. So I think Spencer Johnson I will be playing ahead of Andrik Nokia, considering कि भाई नहीं है option नहीं है इनके पास वाला. I think KKR. If we talk about RCB's downgrade, I think RCB has taken a huge upgrade in the bowling. Batting has definitely been downgraded from last season. KKR की overall team भी थोड़ी सी नीचे गई है from the last season. The bench strength especially. One more thing which I would like to add is against RCB. जो मैच ईडन गार्डन्स में होगा, आई थिंक वो एक मैच होगा जहां पे केकेआर विल फैंसी टेकिंग अनदर स्पिनिंग ऑप्शन. तो आई थिंक वो जो इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर है वहां पे वैभव अरोड़ा नहीं होंगे, इंस्टेड वहां पे आपको मयंक मार्कंडे दिख सकते हैं. एंड नाउ दैट चेतन सागरिया इज इन, देन डायनामिक्स चेंजेस अ लिटिल बिट, क्योंकि मेरे फर्स्ट 11 के तो आसपास भी उमरान मलिक नहीं होते, कंसीडरिंग लाइक द वे ही हिज
Performance.
career has panned out. Yeah. So this is our 11th. Rane should be at 3. I don't think Rane should be at 3 because okay, I think I'm getting a bit confused. Did he play at number 3 for CSK or number 4?
No, number
Because
four.
as much I remember, he batted at number 4.
Yes,
So
number
number 4 pe he had a
number
freak
three
season,
was
170 strike
Rachin.
rate.
Number 3 was Rachin.
Yeah, so like he had a freak season for CSK at number 4. तो उसको आप ऐसे continue करो, क्योंकि the moment he got an opening position, he was again shit. I think Rasik should be in main 11. Dayal has impact because he can give you some batting plus a death over specialist. RCB won't have any specialist over as सूर्यश को लेके थोड़ा डर लगता है. डेथ ओवर स्पेशलिस्ट तो हम पे एक भी नहीं है. ना यश दयाल डेथ ओवर डालता है, ना हेजलवुड डालता है, ना भुवनेश्वर डालता है. तो कंसिडरिंग दैट हेजलवुड इज अ वेरी स्किल्ड बॉलर, आप सोच सकते हो कि हेजलवुड से दो डलवा देंगे. Nohan Tushara अगर खेलता है then we have a death over specialist, but then we have to put Rasik Dar in there. But again, Yash Dayal has the fan following. Yash Dayal was the guy who was retained. मैं तो चाहता हूँ रसिक पहले खेले, but I think Yash Dayal will be the one who gets the first opportunity.
I think their power play might be divided into 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 3 overs will be given to the one. I think the Hazelwood. I think Hazelwood is a good death bowler. So two of his overs and Bowie's 2 overs will be given for the death. 16, 17, no, yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20th overs. Uh, so Yesh goes with three, Hazelwood goes with two, and there's one another bowler, probably Livingston or uh, the the one in the power play bowler. Probably like Krunal can come at the sixth over, replacing uh, Yesh Dayal, and Dayal gets 1 over during the middle overs to come and probably pick up a wicket because he's a wicket taking bowler. So I think that is how it will be divided 3 plus 2 plus 1. And the final will be divided by 2 plus 2, where even Bowie can come in and Hazelwood could come in that middle overs and try to squeeze the runs and put
Yeah,
pressure on the batsmen. And where spinners come and they might take chances and give away wickets is what I think might happen since we don't have a proper death bowling. But I think Hazelwood has, uh, what. Uh, has already been a bowler who has uh, put death overs during few RCB matches in Dubai. Dubai is also similar. I feel Dubai's condition is similar to what Bangalore's stadium is. So maybe a little bit slower. Dubai Stadium is a little bit slower, and it's not like a complete batting pitch. Chinnaswamy is complete batting just because of its size and not the pitch or something. So I think Hazelwood can handle the death overs, and of course, Bowie
yeah,
definitely can handle the death overs. Or probably Bowie might bowl three death overs and one in the middle over. You never know. So I think the 12 overs that these fast bowlers bowl will be equally divided amongst themselves. Uh, so one is
yeah. I
bowling
think
three at the beginning, three at the death.
I think मतलब मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि भुवनेश्वर कुमार is still the most supreme bowler with a new ball. ठीक है,
Yeah,
तो आई थिंक आई वुड लाइक टू यूज हिम एज लाइक पूरा रगड़ दो पावर प्ले में, गेट 3 overs आउट ऑफ हिम इन द पावर प्ले इज व्हाट आई थिंक.
yeah.
Just
So
that to bowl 2 overs
then,
in power play
yeah,
and 1 over by Josh Hazelwood, and then you have 1 over of Josh Hazelwood in middle, and then
yeah.
2 overs of Josh Hazelwood back end पे. Yes, there will be bowling two, and if Yes there is poor, then you can have Bhuvneshwar Kumar in there with 1 over.
Yeah. So what I basically meant was, if you have a left-hander left arm swing bowler, then that's fine. But if you want, actually, Bowie is, as you said, Bowie is even now the prime bowler with the swing is what even I feel. So if Bowie is bowling the first in the power play, the initial 3 overs that Bowie is bowling, then he might have 1 over that he might bowl in the middle or even in the death. So probably Yes Dayal will come in and put 2 overs in the power play, and you have 1 over, and probably you might even start fresh with Hazelwood bowling 1 over and 3 overs at the death. Uh,
Yeah,
so you have ample amount that you can try out. So yeah, it's cool. I feel uh, Booby might be our key power play bowler considering his
yeah,
swing, his skill that he has got. So I would love that Booby would go ahead with 3 overs at the power play.
yeah. Let us talk a little bit about the ground और जो head to head है हमारा वहाँ पे. So the thing is that there is a 60% record कि 60% of all the games जो कि chasing team जीतती है. Like if you are batting first, you are still not outplayed. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि आप टॉस हार गए तो मैच खत्म आपके लिए. 40% of the teams win batting first, and 60% win chasing. So I think it is more balanced a ground. अगर आप बाकी स्टेडियम से कंपेयर करो से वानखेड़े और चिन्नास्वामी, तो वहां से आपको थोड़ा बैलेंस मिलता है। बट कंसिडरिंग पिछले साल जितने रन पड़े हैं इस ग्राउंड पे, you cannot have a score, below 175 or maybe below 180 in the first innings and expect yourself to go and defend it. Considering
Yeah.
पिछले साल इस ग्राउंड पे जो पंजाब और कोलकाता का मैच हुआ था, कोलकाता scored 261 runs in the first innings and Johnny Bairstow fucking chased that down. 262 बना पंजाब ने and they won the match. So 180 should be तुम्हारा, कि इससे नीचे तो कुछ बनना नहीं चाहिए. Apart from that, there is uh, some head-to-head stuff which I would like to read out to you guys. So overall, KKR has won 20 matches uh, versus RCB, who have won 14 matches. We have played 34 matches together. 20 KKR, RCB 14. Not that huge a difference. जितना CSK के साथ है हमारा. In the last, okay, at Eden Gardens, we have played 12 matches. जहाँ पे 8 are won by KKR, 4 are won by RCB. And since 2020, KKR have won 6 matches, RCB have won 4. And you talk about the last 5 matches we have played, KKR have won 4 matches and we have won 1, I think. I think in the last 6 we have won 2 and 4 KKR. So that is the thing about the head-to-head record. So ये ground we don't really fancy playing here these days. पहले तो फिर भी ठीक था, अभी तो we just get outplayed here. उसके अलावा let us talk about a couple of matchup options, which is Virat Kohli versus Sunil Narine. So obviously both of them have been playing for the longest of times, and that is the reason. Like, and Sunil Narine has always had the better of Virat Kohli. 4 बार out किया Virat Kohli को. He averages 31 against Narine with a strike rate of 107. Virat has a strike rate of 107 against Sunil Narine, which is very very scary before a game against KKR. उसके अलावा Liam Livingston versus Varun Chakravarti is another matchup. Liam Livingston has a less than 6 average against Varun Chakravarti, gotten out thrice against him. और एक जो मैचअप हमारे लिए काम करता है, that is Sunil Narine versus Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. If Sunil Narine takes the opening job, which he will most probably, so Sunil Narine I think has his strike rate is around 105 and he has gotten out twice in the new ball. So he is not able to score, and he has also gotten out in the 30-35 balls he has faced against Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. So yeah, these are the matchups. One more matchup is there, which is obviously Rinku Singh versus Yash Dayal, and we might just see another one getting added there. Rinku Singh versus Yash Dayal हो जाएगा if Yash Dayal bowls in the death overs. Yes, these were the basically matchups.
Match.
Bhuvaneshwar versus Quinton might also be there. Not quite sure about that one. I have मतलब मैंने check नहीं किया. ये हेजलवुड फालतू में रिकवर हो जाएगा. तुषारा इज अ टेक्स्ट बुक बॉलर. ब्रो, हेजलवुड इज अ ग्रेट बॉलर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. नोवन तुषारा इज आल्सो अ वेरी एक्स फैक्टर काइंड ऑफ अ बॉलर. कि हमने देखा है कि मलिंगा था लसित मुंबई इंडियंस के पास एंड दे डिड ग्रेट फॉर हिम. सीएसके के पास पथिराना था एंड पथिराना डिड ग्रेट फॉर सीएसके. Similarly, we have a similar kind of a bowler, or probably he can do मतलब कुछ ऐसा similar for us. Next, I would say I think RCB campaign will depend on Liam, how he bowls and bats. I think Liam Livingston की bowling अब जितना कम use करे उतना अच्छा है. मैंने उसकी
Yeah.
bowling जितनी इंग्लैंड के लिए देखी है इस साल, and I'm so done with that player already. He has not even played a single game for us. Let's see what happens. Battle to watch out, in my opinion, Virat versus Harshit because of that beamer. मेरे को मतलब विराट जैसा बंदा बन गया आजकल. I don't think he even remembers. I think he
Yeah.
does not even cares about these things anymore. उसकी जो इंटरव्यू आई है अभी, that is very like unrecognizable
Virat
विराट
Kohli.
को. Yeah, I think let us wrap the stream. एक चीज हम और डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, which are our match predictions. वैसे तो एक हफ्ता है मैच को. I think एक हफ्ता तो नहीं है, वैसे 5 ही दिन बचे हैं. 4 मिनट बाद 17 तारीख हो जाएगी. So brother, you start with what do you think is going to happen in the first match? Your predictions.
Well, I feel Yash Dayal and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will get 2+ wickets.
Yeah.
Uh, and Bhuvi might be the Bhuvi might take Naren's wicket, and Bhuvi might be the X factor for our bowling lineup. And well, this one I did discuss, and Utsav told that this might be the wildest of predictions. I think there'll be one century in this match. Might be from
Yeah,
KKR, might be
that
from
is a very
RCB.
valid. Yeah, that is a
But
very
I
valid
feel
prediction.
there'll be one century from this match as a whole. I'm not saying it'll come from RCB or KKR, but clubbed together, there'll be one
Yeah.
person who might score more than 100.
मेरे predictions हैं कि सुनील नारिन is going to flop with the bat. 15 रन से कम पे आउट हो जाएंगे सर. And he will take one wicket at least. मतलब एक से ज्यादा भी ले सकता है, but I think एक wicket तो सुनील नारिन will be taking. Apart from that, वैसे मेरे को तो ऐसा लगता है कि दोनों ही ओपनर्स केकेआर के अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं करेंगे. बट माय प्रेडिक्शन इज ओनली अबाउट सुनील नारिन. I think Phil Salt or Rajat Patidar misses someone is going to be the best batter for RCB, and they are going to play a 70 plus kind of a knock. Varun Chakravarti is my contender for purple cap before the IPL begins, and he is going to pick 2 wickets at least. जिसमें से एक तो मेरे को लग रहा है लियम लिविंगस्टन का ही होने वाला है. Coming to Liam Livingston, I think he is going to flop with the bat and ball, and I think that Jitesh Sharma will be playing a very valuable knock. Not a 50, but a very important 25 or very important 30. And the last prediction is that whoever wins the toss will chase and will eventually win the match. This is my prediction. And you guys can let us know your predictions. अगर सही होगा, then I'll bring it up the next time uh,
We'll
I
take
do like.
top three predictions if they have, like the first three, not the top three, probably the first three predictions.
Yeah,
I think you guys can quickly go down and comment your predictions.
yeah.
Uh,
One of the important things is how Bhuvi bowls in power play. Like he has to deliver for us to win. Absolutely.
yeah,
बट एक गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए यार. मतलब द थिंग इज उमेश यादव वाज अ ब्रिलियंट न्यू बॉल बॉलर, बट हम उसे डेथ ओवर कराते थे. डेथ ओवर में हमेशा मार खाता था, एंड वो परसेप्शन में बन गया दैट उमेश यादव वाज सच अ शिट बॉलर फॉर आरसीबी, व्हिच ही वाज. बट जस्ट बिकॉज़ वी वर गिविंग हिम 2 ओवर्स बैक, वो पहले दो में अच्छा करता था, अगले दो में वो 40
बुरा
रन
कर
खाता था, एंड वो
yeah,
परसेप्शन बन जाता था दैट ही इज गेटिंग हिट फॉर 60 रन इन एवरी मैच. तो आई डोंट वांट समथिंग सिमिलर टू हैपन टू भुवनेश्वर. अगर आप इनिशियली उसको डेथ ओवर दे रहे हो एंड ही इज गिविंग अ लॉट ऑफ रन्स, देन मे बी स्टॉप. भुवनेश्वर से मत कराओ डेथ, ऊपर ही खत्म कर
yeah.
दो. बिकॉज उसकी वो उम्र नहीं है दैट ही डेवलप समथिंग न्यू एंड ब्रिंग्स आउट कुछ ऐसा जो कि कभी हुआ नहीं है पहले. ही इज वे पास्ट हिज प्राइम, तो यूज हिम उसके स्ट्रेंथ पे.
Well, I think the wildest thing that RCB can do is to make uh, Yash uh, sit and bring in Rasik Dar as a death bowler if
Yeah,
that's the worst case scenario possible, and I
yeah,
wouldn't mind it.
yeah. Even I would. I think we desperately need a bowler who is confident death में. I think
Yeah,
Mohsin अगर release नहीं हुआ होता ना, then I wanted him badly in RCB. Mohsin is a fantastic death bowler. Mohsin Khan, वो लखनऊ का जो player है, if you guys
yeah,
did not
yeah.
understand. My prediction: Rajat, Jitesh work, and KKR will realize that they don't have a great firepower. Swapnil will be magical. I hope so. I hope your prediction goes well. वैसे मतलब मेरे को तो ऐसा लगता है कि ये फर्स्ट मैच बहुत ज्यादा टॉस हैवी होने वाला है.
Yeah.
इवन बीइंग एन आरसीबी एंड वरुण इज माय गोट एज अ आईसीटी फैन. या वरुण होने वाला है यार. आई थिंक वरुण का टाइम आ गया. आई थिंक 2024 आईपीएल से पहले एवरीबॉडी न्यू दैट जसप्रीत बुमराह इज गोइंग टू हैव अ फ्रीक सीजन, व्हिच हैपेंड. आई थिंक ही वाज द जॉइंट हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर. या तो एक विकेट कम था, हर्षल पटेल टुक 1 विकेट एक्स्ट्रा, तो ही वुड हैव वन द पर्पल कैप, बट किस्मत में नहीं था उसके. I think Varun is someone who will end up with the purple cap this time. Yeah, I think this should be it. It is 12 already. कुछ आप लोगों को बताना है तो you guys can put it down in the comments. And अगर आपको ड्रीम 11 सॉरी इस लाइव चैट में लिख दो आप, हम डिस्कस करेंगे उसको. और ड्रीम 11 का लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. इट इज जस्ट अ फन थिंग. आई एम नॉट एडवाइजिंग you guys to play fantasy as of now. अब बहुत जल्दी एक पनीर पोस्ट होने वाला है मेरे तरफ से, तो आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट अ सर्टेन फैंटेसी ऐप. बट आई honestly don't want UAs to put in a lot of money. Yeah, इतना पैसा किसी चीज में मत लगाओ कि UAs lose it. And this Dream 11 thing is going to be absolutely free. You are
For
going to
free.
get nothing
Yeah.
out of it. You are going to lose nothing.
You'll just be
So
playing against us.
yeah, playing against us basically. Yeah. By the way, LSG के main bowler has fitness. Yes, and this is a news. LSG के all the three fast bowlers, which is Mohsin Khan, Avesh Khan, and Mayank Yadav. All three of them are at NCA right now. Might not get a clearance. Maybe will be missing the initial first few games. और एक और बात है कि yeah, Shardul Thakur and Mavi joined exactly. I'm not sure about Mavi, but Shardul Thakur was spotted in the LSG camp wearing the LSG jersey. So I think it is very obvious now that Shardul Thakur is going to join Lucknow Super Giants. Shivam Mavi might also join, but आप एक और injury prone player को लेके आ रहे हो क्योंकि आपके दो तीन player injured हो गए हैं. So yeah, that is the thing. Yes, this was it. Liam Livingston and Tim David performing together are like hoping South Africa to win World Cup. तो देखते हैं यार क्या होता है. So this is what it is. What it is. We have discussed. I think everything. कुछ
Yeah.
बचा तो नहीं शायद. Mavi is also spotted during Holi celebration. Okay, nice, nice. One more thing, can you guys discuss over how our batter are going to bat against KKR fast bowlers? मतलब how it will impact the game. I think we have to target KKR fast bowlers अगर हमको जीतना है. क्योंकि KKR
Yeah.
के स्पिनर फंसा ले.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly. Like,
Sunil Narine, Varun Chakravarti is basically gold dust spinning duo. I will put. I think yeah, I will definitely put Nareen and Varun over even Jadeja Ashwin, who is probably the second best bowling duo, spin bowling duo in this IPL. I'll put them ahead of them spin duo के हिसाब से. So we have to play very very sensibly against them and हमको फास्ट बॉलर्स को अटैक करना पड़ेगा. हर्षित राणा is someone जो कि मार खाता है but he also gets wickets. So you have to bat accordingly. कि आपको पता है कि this guy has come, ये बंदा 2 विकेट तो ले ही जाएगा. But you have to score at least 40-45 runs out of it. वैभव अरोड़ा is someone जो आपको टारगेट करना पड़ेगा. स्पेंसर जॉनसन की नई बॉल बॉलिंग एकदम मतलब it is fantastic, but you have to target him. Considering you are Virat Kohli, Phil Salt, you are bigger than Spencer Johnson.
well,
So
I
yeah,
feel that
yeah,
the only way you can outperform KKR is to target the other 12 overs that
yeah,
the three bowlers will give you. Uh, well, on a bad day, maybe uh, Naren can go for more than 30 plus runs, but uh, I don't think so. Varun in this form will give away the same.
I
So
agree.
वरुण को बचा के खेल लो. नरेन का हो जाएगा. So you have only that 12 prime overs for you to figure out as batsman of how much you're gonna score. So I feel that you might have to probably like just bowl first, and I mean I think it's a
Yeah,
known fact, but still bowl first, make sure you squeeze the runs out of them and get them to score under 170, 180, and then probably that's
yeah.
what you can do.
और I keep forgetting man क्या हो गया यार बादाम खाने पड़ोगे क्या? Okay, one thing जो कि this is not something I was going to talk about, but अभी I've forgotten. One thing that we have not spoken about is Andre Russell, man. That beast just comes out against us. So one thing we have to be very very careful of Andre Russell और उसको out करने का कोई तरीका ढूंढना पड़ेगा because our death bowling is Yash Dayal, Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I do not see someone who can stop Andre Russell. Probably a
Hmm.
Josh Hazelwood. He has to do something to make us get rid of Andre Russell. नहीं तो Andre Russell might become another uh, deadly thing for us. And I genuinely hope कि Nuwan Tushara plays the first match just to get Rinku and आंद्रे रसल आउट. और जो बात थी जो मैं पहले कर रहा था जो मैं भूल गया था अभी मेरे को याद आया. सुनील नारायण वरुण चक्रवर्ती 8 overs. You have to get 60 runs out of them.
Hmm.
30 runs 4 ओवर में इज स्टैंडर्ड. किसी एक को आपको ज्यादा अटैक करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा ज्यादा लेके. यू हैव टू गेट टू 35 runs ताकि अगर वरुण और नरीन बोल्स एन एक्सेप्शनल स्पेल तो भी they end up at 24-25. If either of them bowls a spell lesser than 24 runs, then I think we are cooked. But उसके अलावा I think दोनों spinners को we have to target them इतना कि we get 60 runs out of them, ताकि बाकी के जो 12 ओवर हैं उसमें we bat at what 12 runs per over and get 140 runs. So this will take us to 200 plus. So scoring 200 against KKR is going to be a very difficult thing to do. 140 runs against pace is what I am talking about. Not even pace. हम अगर if I can remember, then KKR generally plays 3 spinners against us. Eden Garden. So this time also they might bring in a third spinner. तो मयंक
Mayank
मार्कंडे आ जाएगा.
Markanday. Yeah.
तो मयंक मार्कंडे क्या करेगा? That is something that we need to look out for. We have to target मयंक मार्कंडे. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि literally कोई भी bowler आ गया spin डालने को Eden Gardens में and हम फंस गए उसमें. That should not happen. Other than Nareen and Varun, we have to target every single bowler.
I
That
think
is how we can reach
I
200.
think Virat Kohli's stats against Mayank Markanday is good, and even Rajat
Yeah,
Patidar.
I think मयंक मार्कंडे के अगेंस्ट स्टैट्स तो अच्छे होंगे ही, considering that he was not the best against playing for Sunrisers Hyderabad. So his stats are very bad, but I as a person really like Mayank Markande, but not against us. I want our guys to attack Mayank Markande as much as they can. उसको प्रेशर में रखो, do not let him come out, and that is only way you have a chance to beating KKR. You have to score 200, and to score 200 you have to target all the bowlers other than Varun and Sunil. अगर आप वरुण और सुनील को ज्यादा टारगेट करने जाओगे, then you will find yourself giving 5 wickets to them, क्योंकि वो 3 तो
Yeah.
ऐसे ही लेके जाते. Shanaka replacing Brook, I don't know this is official or not, but if this happens, then I am not very happy with this move from DC's perspective, considering fucking Dewald Brevis के अंधे हैं क्या यार लोग? How do they not realize that Dewald Brevis is still unthrown? Okay, anyways, and I'm really hoping that Salt gives us consistency of Faf with Salt strike rate. Technically, Faf also had a very good strike rate along with an
Yeah.
average, but चलो ठीक है, Faf had a 160 strike rate. If Salt can give us 185, I am okay with having Salt. थोड़ा 19-20 का फर्क है. Salt at Eden 9 matches. Yes, Salt at Eden Gardens 370 runs. Outside Eden 85, but outside Eden this time he is going to play 7 matches at Chinnaswamy. So I think the stats are going to get even better. But yes, Eden Gardens में Phil Salt has a fantastic record. Not just this guy, even Rajat Patidar has scored the century at Eden Gardens.
Eden.
और उसके अलावा भी he has played one more match at Eden Gardens and उसमें भी he scored some I think 50 plus runs. वो वाला match जिसमें विराट कोहली got out to a beamer and we lost the match by 1 run. And I'm worried about our death bowling. We are really inexperienced in death as there is no one with Hazelwood. Like we can't trust Dayal and Rasik against Dreras. Look, that is what we have. Death bowling हमेशा से ही हमारे लिए एक struggling point है, and it will always stay a struggling point for us. ठीक है? एक चीज आप होप कर लो कि मे बी हेजलवुड ना खेले तो नुवन तुषारा खेले, who is a specialist death bowler. So you can play Rasik and Tushara together. तो आपके डेथ के 4 ओवर शॉर्ट हो गए. But now you have to take a punt. If Hazelwood is available, he plays ahead of Tushara. He is more of a, he's a fantastic middle over bowler. He's a great power play bowler. And he's an okay death bowler, Josh Hazelwood. And with Yash there, you're taking a punt. I honestly do not want Bhuvneshwar to bowl a single over after the 16th over. 16th is the lowest, like is the latest you can bowl Bhuvneshwar. उसके बाद you better not go back to him. Rajat and Jitesh will be the key for us against these spin. We can't trust Liam against spin. We cannot. We absolutely cannot. Even Jacob Bethel for that matter. DC fan, I am old subscriber. याद आया. Bro, you come with a different name every time. And the moment you say DC fan, मेरे को याद आ जाता है who you are. ठीक है? तो I want to put 2 things. One is that I remember you. And second is DC का fan base कितना छोटा है imagine करो. Someone writes, I am a DC fan and I understand. Okay, Shanaka is spotted with DC. Okay. Anyways, yes, this was it from our side. Thank you so much for staying with us. 11 people watching, even at what 12:15. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe we'll do another live stream tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And one more thing. Wait. One more thing. You guys go follow Aditya. I have not put your links anywhere. I'm
Ah,
extremely
it's
sorry, but
okay.
after this live stream is finished, I'll put his YouTube link and his Instagram link in the description. Go follow him. Go watch his content. He makes videos about marketing and brands and business. So go show some support over there as well. He's going to be very regular uh, from this IPL
Coming
season. So
forward.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Like the stream. Do everything
See you.
you guys want to. Bye bye.